And Singapore is marking 200 years of law with community programs. A heritage trail, roving exhibition and commemorative stamps aim to deepen public appreciation of the law's role in shaping the nation. Mohammed Bahajjaj reports.
This public tour will unveil the stories and places behind Singapore's legal system, from its first courthouse in 1826 to the country's highest court in the 1930s. These have helped shape the country's justice system. Among the court buildings, the former Supreme Court, now part of the National Gallery, Singapore. It was behind these walls in the 1960s where jury trials were removed from the legal system because of concerns over personal prejudice and emotion. Decisions were given only to trained judges who reinforced the principles of impartiality and consistency as key tenets of Singapore's rule of law. Now, I'm standing over here at the building's foundation stone that has a time capsule buried underneath it during the 1930s. Now, it contains things like newspapers and currency from that time period and will only be retrieved in the year 3000. Now, organizers say that this suggests that the British had expected that the Supreme Court and its principles would go on to withstand the test of time. The guided tour, which starts 11 July until the end of the year, consists of 9 locations. They include Hong Lim Park, where Singaporeans can make public speeches without a police permit.
We value the ability to speak and discuss issues that matter to us. At the same time, in a society as diverse as ours, the law helps ensure that disagreements do not tear at the trust between communities. Now, this too is part of the rule of law, allowing voices to be heard while helping society hold together, even when views sometimes differ.
We don't really see the rule of law in practice that much. I suppose we don't really appreciate it. And having heritage shows like this really lets us take the time to set aside and go and see like the physical history of the rule of law in Singapore.
Some people might think that it's a very invisible concept because it sounds very abstract. It's not something that's very easily understood. But actually, this rule of law plays a really big part in securing Singapore's future economically, financially, social security, etc.
Specially designed stamps will also be sold to the public. A roving exhibit will be heading to several locations, including libraries, starting from August.